Hello everybody, it's Charlie again, and I'm currently playing Black Myth Wukong. And yeah guys, this is an excuse for me to play this game along with some of my thoughts, and I don't know what the video is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and wing it. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, that's okay. But yeah, I just felt like playing something that I really enjoy. That sadly I've beaten it twice already, or more than twice, I guess, if you count the bosses and stuff several times. But yeah, it's just my excuse to play this game while I give you some of my thoughts and maybe some of my advice on other stuff, maybe settings and, you know, maybe the future of what they're going to do with this franchise. Hopefully more, right? But yeah, we'll see. Other than that, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Back guys to Wukong, because I have to find a reason to play this game. It's just so good, guys. That's just what it is. And I'm gonna find an excuse to play it, and that's it. I've already done everything there is to do, but I still have to get a platinum trophy. So I'm kind of just messing around. I'm gonna go ahead. I just got another trophy. I don't even know how. The trophies are so difficult to find. I think I got 10 left out of 36. So I'm trying to find the best approach to the situation, because I think I've missed stuff. There's one where you have to find all the herbs and shit, or items, because I got one where I fought a secret boss and then I unlocked it, and there was a secret boss that I never saw in chapter 3, and I accidentally bumped into him just walking around randomly. I'm like, just trying to see if I missed anything. And there's a few chests that I missed and all that, so that's basically what I'm doing. And also, this is just an excuse to look at the game and enjoy the gameplay. This is the game, the gameplay and everything about this game is just so addicting. It's so good. Plus, I've always liked the Monkey King story. You know? And technically, you are the Monkey King, guys. I'm sorry, but he's a reincarnation, basically. So we're still playing with the Monkey King. You know, it's just his body's a little different. You know, his height is a little different. But he's literally identical. And the story kind of insinuates that he's reincarnated. And throughout the whole time, you're trying to get what? You're trying to get his memories back. In the true ending, that's what happens. You get his damn memories back. And why are you getting his memories, right? Why? Because it's him. This is him. He couldn't even remember. He's like, he thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a way of telling you, hey, it's still him. He's just reincarnated. And I thought that was so cool about the game. I was like, wow, okay. So in the end, that's a surprise. You get his memories. I thought he was a completely different thing. Then he gets to fight himself, because he fights a shell of what he used to be. And he's basically, he lost everything, his powers and everything, because he was reincarnated, and now he has to get it all back. What a journey. What a journey of triumph. A journey of triumph and will. The fact that he's willing to do that. Most people would be like, oh hell no, I gotta do all that shit again? But not him. He's like, he's driven and he doesn't know why, because he doesn't have his memories. And it doesn't matter, you know, he's gonna do it anyways. And I think that's cool as shit. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. Oh, he's ugly too. Look at his face. Damn. I've been here so many times, it's not even funny. But it always feels good to wail on people. Like, this game's combat, it's so good. As you guys can see, I took away the numbers thing that I used to have, you know, those little damage numbers. Just to be more immersed, I guess. More on the realistic side. Like, he's gonna explode. Boom, got him. Bro. Little fucker. Whoa. Bro. Fuck off. Gotta be careful, it takes some extra swings. Yeah, so many people were intimidated by this game, but I guarantee you guys, the journey is worth it. Because you're gonna feel so good and accomplished. It's almost like you're living like a whole life of another person. Well, you know, technically he's an ape, but you know what I mean. He feels like a person, guys. He's a humanoid. Yeah, no apes look like that. Except from the Planet of the Apes. But now we know how they got Planet of the Apes, how they got King Kong. All these famous apes were copied from Wukong. Some of you might be going, what? That doesn't make sense. I'm like, think about it, guys. Wukong, somebody told me that Planet of the Apes was created in the 1960s? Maybe maybe a little bit or sooner, in 1950s. And King Kong was created in the 1930s, 1920s. Well, guess what, guys? Wukong was created 500 years ago. So, it's still older than both of those. Bro, what the fuck? You see how I'm getting damage left? Before, I would be 1 or 2 hits to this motherfucker and I would be hurt bad. You little shit. Yeah, I'm just collecting everything, but yeah. So yeah, everything literally was copied. He was the only ape around, guys. There was nothing based on apes at the time. I mean, 500 years ago, you know, what were they talking about? Unless it was an actual individual that looked like an ape. You know? I don't know. It's just me rambling, I guess. It was an excuse to make a video about Wukong. So yeah, that's the secret ending. I'm sure everybody's played the game by now. In fact, I had somebody tell me that I was really late on my review, like 6 months late, which was hilarious considering that people constantly make reviews about old games, right? I just thought that was like the most ridiculous thing I heard. But I you know, as a YouTuber, guys, these people watch your videos, so you have to be gentle. Even if it seems dumb what they're saying. And you can't let it, you know, annoy you. It doesn't annoy me because people see things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody has the same common sense. You know, not everybody has the same logic. So, instead of getting mad or annoyed, just reply in a friendly way. For those of you that are starting out your YouTube career, I'm not a successful, famous YouTuber yet, but I have been doing it for a while, so I figured I'd give you guys some tips. I mean, I've never really had a temper problem per se. I don't like aggressiveness and violence. Don't get me wrong, I've been involved in violence and aggressiveness, but it's because I didn't want to. Yeah, situations in my life, basically. But the point is, you shouldn't let people get to you. And sometimes people are going through something, and I'm very gentle with people because I'm like, man, I hope he figures out what's wrong with him, you know? Because if I don't have something nice to say on somebody's YouTube channel, I just won't type anything, you know? Or I won't subscribe to them. It's very easy. But I guess some people feel like they need to say something. So yeah, don't let that stuff bug you guys. I've only gotten 2 comments that were like that. I think the other one was that something was wrong with the resolution in one of my videos because YouTube takes forever basically to, if it's a 4K video. And I told them, yeah, I'll try to do better next time. In reality, I didn't feel like explaining that, you know, that YouTube takes a little while to process 4K videos. Because it doesn't really matter, dude, you know? Point is, I do find reasons to just make videos that I want to make. And hopefully that doesn't bother you guys, but if it does, I don't, you know, there's so many YouTubers that you can pick from. And sometimes you'll see me go back to a game because I really love it. This is one of those games that I absolutely love. It's right there with Sifu. I'm a martial arts guy, guys, so anything with even traditional martial arts, it could be MMA stuff, like Midnight Fight Express is another one. You know, I know that one has guns in it, but it's a lot of martial arts stuff in there too, with combat choreography. And that's just stuff that I like, guys. I can't help it. Everybody likes what they like, am I right? And also this new 40 FPS mode that they have, this new 1440p 40 FPS mode, it's so good when you have, you know, the display for it, that it's a pleasure to play it. The first few videos that I did on it, I was playing on a 4K 60 screen. Don't get me wrong, it had ALLM, auto low latency mode, which, you know, it wasn't the same as what most people were getting at 60. I felt like mine was very responsive because it cut out a lot of the latency. But still, I felt like, man, this could look better, you know, because it didn't look like what it looks like now on balance mode. So I was like, man, I wish I could get both, you know. Don't get me wrong, you can tweak the contrast in the game. You can tweak the HDR, not the HDR, it doesn't have HDR, but it has like a brightness that does help make the image look better. But I think the balance mode nailed it. Like for consoles, this mode is absolutely necessary. I mean, it's only one console that has the game, right? So, you know, moment of silence for my Xbox buddies. I do have friends on Xbox, and I feel bad. Oh, and other platforms as well, like the Switch. And I feel bad that they can't play this game. I hope that at some point they do get to, because this is by far one of the most amazing games you could possibly play. And it's not, it has cinematics and shit, but it's not about the cinematics. It's just about the gameplay. It's straight to the point, fun, addictive gameplay that anybody can enjoy. Just like now that we get to play Xbox games, I'm pretty happy that we're gonna get to try the Indiana Jones one. That's probably the one I'm interested the most. I'm sorry for the other ones. I'm not really interested in most of the stuff Xbox puts out, but when I saw the Indiana Jones game, I was like, oh, hell yeah. That's a game I want to play, you know? Yeah, everybody has their likes and dislikes, you know? I've never really cared for Halo or Forza. I don't care about racing games. Halo never seemed interesting to me. Like, I used to have arguments with my friend that Call of Duty was gonna outlast Halo, and I was right. What's sad about that argument is that me and him both lost, right, in the end. Because even though Call of Duty won, obviously, it's not the best Call of Duty we have, right? Because the competition died, all of a sudden, guys, the quality of what we were getting is not good anymore, right? Don't get me wrong, I heard Black Ops 3 is pretty good, but like Modern Warfare 3 like faded away, and I bought it. I was thinking that it was going to be amazing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it for a while, but guys, the hacking, the server and hacking issues that they have, and also hit detection, other hit detection issues, like they brought back Verdansk. I guess that's a good step in the right direction because everybody loves Verdansk. But in Warzone, but I'm like, guys, what about the core game? You know, I don't know. Is it just me that thinks that? Oh, maybe you guys can help me with that. I just think it's such a waste. They could be doing so much with that franchise, you know? Just like when, you know, like for example, Ubisoft, everybody's mad at Ubisoft. But guys, there's a lot of other companies worse than Ubisoft right now. Like Ubisoft's problem is creativity, right? We keep getting a repetition of something, but it's always polished, guys, right? Their least polished game was what, Unity? But most of the games, you can bet you're gonna get good gameplay, and you can bet your ass you're gonna get great graphics. But in Call of Duty, guys, I don't know if you noticed, Modern Warfare 19 looks way better than a lot of the new Call of Duty games. How is that even possible? Like, how could you interact with walls in Modern Warfare 19, or interact with stuff on the level, and you can't do that in the new one? Bro, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. Whoa, bro, this was a nightmare when my stats were low, but now this is trash. Like, now these guys are gonna die. I mean, as you can see, it's still... Oh, I hadn't beaten that guy? Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna explode. There you go. But when I walked in here with like low stats, yeah. But anyways, guys, also for those of you that watched my, I appreciate the views on that video because I got a lot of views. But there was also a dude that was mad. Actually, I got three negative comments so far since I've started YouTube. And this one was about a guy that was pissed that he said that my video on my settings on The Witcher 3 was like a waste of time and that nobody's watching. And what's funny enough is like, I got a lot of views, right? Or at least for my channel, you know? I'm sure not in the... But compared to some of my other videos, that's gotten a lot of views, right? And I was kind of surprised because I was like, in the video, I'm pretty clear about what settings I'm setting, you know? But you got to listen to what I'm saying because I don't have a capture card. I can't really show you some of the stuff that I'm doing. But if you listen to what I'm saying, you'll be like, oh, that's what he means, you know? But apparently this guy just wanted to see graphs, you know? like if we were in a damn, like science class or some shit, or what's it called, economics class, or what's the other one, statistics class? I'm like, bro, I'm not a teacher, bro. I'm just a YouTuber. But I just thought it was funny, and he seemed so annoyed on my video, and I'm like, all you have to do is listen to it. You know, it's like the reason why I put gameplay up is because the whole reason why I even put gameplay is because to entertain you guys while I'm talking about it, right? I went into the settings a few times, but there isn't much I could show you, right? I'm on console, guys. It's not a PC thing going on. He said, I just wasted my time. I'm like, bro, like I said, look, guys, there's so many YouTubers you can go to that probably have graphs. And like, basically, and if you look at the way, positioning of the camera looks and the color, like, I'm not going to be doing that, guys. Unless if you guys absolutely want me to, I'll find a way to get myself a capture card or some shit, but I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be a dick to people, but come on, like, some of this stuff is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I just found that funny. And I was actually nice about that too. Because I was like, I think there's a bit of a, what's it called? A misunderstanding, or how would I put it? There's a bit of a, yeah, just a misunderstanding in the way I would do things, you know? But I will be doing a video where I try to explain more thoroughly and go through each option on the console. And yeah, in The Witcher, because I know a lot of people love that game, The Witcher 3, which I haven't beaten yet because I'm thoroughly, like, over time, I haven't been playing it when I don't make videos. Because there's so many side stuff to do, and you could actually miss stuff in that game. So yeah, that's the reason why, but I just thought it was hilarious. And none of that stuff annoys me. In fact, you're helping my channel because you're helping me get better, right? Like, you're helping me improve, like, so that I know what might not be good. And at the same time, like, I don't take it offensively at all. Like, my realm used to be, you know, I grew up in a place where we were making constantly critical of each other and making fun of each other. Like, I'm actually a very dark humored person with a lot of harshness. So I usually have to tone things down because I've made people cry. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can sound really mean, and even if I'm joking, which is crazy. So what I try to do is I try to use my most diplomatic approach. That was me going like this, by the way. I don't think it was the game when I literally went like crazy with the camera. Oh, whoa, you guys are out of control. Holy shit, bro. What the? Great balls of fire. Oh, this guy's frozen too, look. Here you go, bitch. Wow. So imagine if I didn't have the stats and I got attacked like that, I'd be dead in seconds. And that's why I think chapter 2 was like a shock to people. When you first enter chapter 2 and you're still not really that strong after beating chapter 1, you're like, what the fuck? You feel like the game suddenly just turned it up a notch, you know, like a little bit too strong. But it's because you also have to get good at the gameplay, you know? And you can't get too greedy. You have to hit, dodge, just in case you start swinging, because they could interrupt your moves, dude. So, but anyways, like I was saying, yeah. So if you have an opinion or you want something, don't be shy. Feel free, because that's the whole point. Like you'll be helping the channel. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to say whatever. I'm not gonna get offended. In fact, I don't even know you guys, okay? I'll be honest. The internet isn't even real, okay? It's hard for me to get offended. And I don't want you guys to take that wrongly. It's not that, I don't think you guys' opinion is important. I'm just saying, like, I started this because I enjoy it. I didn't start this to become famous, guys, okay? So you have to understand that. I know that a lot of people do this specifically for a certain purpose. I would like to make it a career so that I don't have to I don't have to work in a regular job. But aside from that, I'm not trying to make millions or anything. I'm just trying to make a living. If that's the case, if not, that's fine. I'm gonna keep doing the videos, no matter how many views I get, while I live my life. You know, what do you want to do? Just a video. I guess this is a video telling you guys a lot about myself, right? Because I might be a mystery to a lot of you guys, even though I've been on YouTube for almost 5 years now. About to make 5 years this year. I think in June, maybe May. So it's coming up. And yeah, guys, it's not that I don't care, but there's a lot of other things going on in the world that are more important than my YouTube channel, right? Like, I think it's good to have a hobby, and this is mine. And I hope you guys have one too, that keeps you grounded and keeps you happy. And I just really like playing video games. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the greatest video game player of all time, but I do have experience in video games. I started when I was at the tender age of 6, maybe 5. You know, it's been many years, guys. Many years. So, if you guys have any questions about me, if you want me to make a video talking about myself, where I come from, and stuff, I'd be more than happy. But I don't think I'm at the level that you guys care that much, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for every single subscriber that I have, but I'm sure that you guys just see me as a gamer and that's it. And that relationship is fine with me. Man, this game is so beautiful. But never think that you're offending me, sadly. If that's your aim, then you're wasting your time. I mean, you could practically waste your time, or you could help us both get better at life, right? I'm a very positive guy, so I lean towards the positives. It sometimes can come off as annoying to people. But, I mean, life is short, guys. What are we doing, you know? If we're not going to be constructive, positive, and improve, I don't know what the point is, you know? And I just thought this was the perfect game for something like this. Wow, I'm just fucking rambling about. I don't expect people to watch it or like it. It's just for me, really, I think. It's like a way of me expressing myself, like a self-therapy. You guys need to do this too, like talk to yourselves, you know? In the end, you have to. See, some of those are destructible. I don't know why that one isn't. This game is kind of weird like that, but... Right, guys, since this was a successful game, I'm hoping that part 2, I hope they just continue the journey. Right? And they take it somewhere. Because this story was made up, right? It just continued from the Journey to the West story, and it's supposed to be a continuation of that story. Or they could make a Journey to the West game, I think I've mentioned that before, all the experiences of Wukong, so that way we have a complete analysis of everything that's being talked about, even though you can technically read it in the game. And yeah, I mean, it depends how much you guys like this stuff. I really like it, as you can tell. So for me, it would be like a dream. Let's go to a different place. And yeah, that's just my analysis on it. Also, there's a couple of other things that I think that could have been done to the game to enhance it. Um, People made invisible walls a big deal, but like I said in my review of this game, it didn't bother me. I thought it would when I first saw the reviews and the previews on the game, but no, I really didn't. It was like irrelevant. The game starts to open up so much. They give you so much open space that you're like, eh. But I would like to see a game where these buildings that are destroyed in these areas are buildings. Like before the destruction of the gods fighting each other and all that. I want to see how everything looked like, you know? Like before all these legends where he attained Buddhahood and all this. I would like to see what the world looked like, because this is more like a desolate world after the destruction. So I'm always curious, like, or full powered Wukong in heaven, and some of those cinematics that we saw in anime form. That stuff looks so cool. And a lot of you guys, if you guys don't feel good or you guys are down about something, I recommend just getting into something, you know? Getting a hobby, doing something you enjoy. Don't be scared to try it. You know, don't be scared of criticism. Life will always be criticism, okay? Understand that. And everything you do, and every job you have, that's just how life is. Now, the way you handle it is all that matters, really. And then take the positive bits of that criticism and turn it into progress. I'm not trying to sound like a philosophical guy or anything, but I guess I just felt like talking today. In a more serious way. No, I'm never serious, guys. But, yeah, just, you know, there's a lot of shit that happens in life. Sometimes you gotta laugh it off a little bit. And I do appreciate every single one of you that even take an interest in looking at my art, basically. I know I didn't make the game or anything, but the way I play, the way I see things, and I just enjoy, you know, people appreciating my point of view in some way. Even if you just watch it to hate on me, I still appreciate you. I know you guys been drinking. Some of you guys been drinking the haterade, but it's okay. Hey, everybody's different. Oh shit, you little fucker! You try to sneak up on me. You don't know I'm fast. But yeah, this is just basically a version of your character completely level up. You know, Destined 1. I'm gonna just call him Wukong, guys. Let's be honest. This is not supposed. This is not. Oh, you know what I can do though? And don't get mad at me, okay? Because I don't have graphs and timetables or anything special for you. I'm just gonna show you some of the. After I'm done with these guys, I'll show you guys some of the stuff I changed to make the game more enjoyable. When these motherfuckers stop being so damn aggressive. See, that's how strong my my powers are. You can free several people in place so they're near each other. Oh yeah, drink some of that wine. Yes, guys, he's drinking wine. It'd be cool if they gave him some kind of drunken style with the staff. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick. Oh, this guy's a bad guy too. Hold on. Let me go ahead and show you guys. You go into settings, for example. And yeah, I'm just wearing, she's a very formidable outfit. There's so many outfits though to unlock, guys. Look at this. This is wild. Even after you beat the game, there's gonna be more. Just got this one like yesterday. I didn't even know that there was more. It's crazy. And when you get that one, you'll get a trophy as well. And then they got all these, and you could double up on them. Like if I beat the game again, I'll get like a third one for each of these. You see, you could tell I went through the game twice because of that. And you could fill all this up to see how powerful you can actually get. I'll probably do a third playthrough, to be honest. I can't resist. And these are all the weapons. There might be more, who knows, right? But these are the ones I have. And then there's stuff that you unlock in between. But if you go here to settings, guys, you go to camera and increase camera sensitivity. This makes the game seem more smooth and fluid when you can move the camera freely. So I went from 5 to 8. That's what I feel comfortable with. Obviously the horizontal, not the vertical, because it'll be too insane when you look up and down. So do not do that. So I have mine at 8. It's up to you guys what you prefer. This is a taste thing. Um, then you could put the language. Obviously I put part of the game on my second playthrough in Chinese, just to try it, see the voices. And then I went into display and I have it on balance mode. I have motion blur off. I have sharpening intensity to 10. Um, and it depends. So if you play on a 4K 60 screen and you're not on balance mode, let's say you're on performance, because that's the best mode for that kind of thing, you would, to be honest, the intensity would be at 5 because it looks ridiculous. It already has sharpening. You don't want to have it at 10 in performance mode, in my opinion. And camera shake at 5. Some people have it at 10. I have no idea why. That's too annoying for me. Mine is at 5. Image calibration. Depending on your display, guys, this will change. So on my TV, not this is my monitor, but on my TV, it's higher because the TV that I have has it's more of a visual thing, so it has more colors. So the game will start looking normal. So even on performance mode, you can make this game look great if you increase this to at least 60, right? That's where it'll start looking like this, where it's barely visible. And trust me, it makes a difference in the shadows and everything you're looking at. This is specifically console because we have limited options. We don't have a PC, so. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Just make sure that accessibility, it says motion blur is off as well. It should be the same motion blur that's in display. And that's how I have my settings, guys. And trust me, it makes a difference. The game will look crisp. It would look nice. Everything would look very, very good. So a lot of people don't go into settings and they think that you play the games as is. Guys, a lot of this stuff you have to tweak to get the experience that you want. Okay, there is rare occasions where that's not necessary, but for the most part, you have to do that in a lot of games, especially a lot of games nowadays. Don't be afraid to go in there and tweak it. It's fine. You won't mess anything up. There's always the default button, set things back to default. So don't be afraid to mess with the stuff that you own, because you bought this, guys. Remember, if you want the best experience, why the fuck not? Now the bad thing about my monitor is I can't do HDR and 120 hertz. It just won't do it. So the game doesn't have HDR naturally, and I don't want to force it. And that might be why the game looks so much better. A lot of people told me, hey, forget about HDR. So it's up to you guys, right? But in my experience, I feel like the game looks better without HDR. Just mess with the calibration, the thing I told you right here. Let me go back to it. Give you guys a little reminder. Image calibration. This controls the amount of brightness. It's a big deal. in visuals. And sharpening, depending on your display, you might need more or less. Like I said, on my 4K 60 display, that's a TV, I would have it at 5. Because performance mode is ridiculous when it comes to sharpening, especially on console. You did. Oh. He did. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Just, video went a little bit longer than I thought, but, just me doing Wukong, trying to get my platinum shit. I guess this is my journey to platinum hood. And yeah, I might do a third playthrough, just for the fuck of it. I also have to finish, there's another thing coming up for me, which is, a stream that I did on this game where the bosses, and I got cut off, unfortunately, so I have to go back to where I left off and just continue it. I'll probably do that. But yeah, so far that's what's coming up for the Wukong game. Obviously, it's very limited because the game is done and over with. But who knows, I might do a platinum video as well. You never know. Yeah, guys, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that spends any time watching my videos, whatever amount of it you watch. Thank you very much. I gotta tell you, I am very thankful that people spend any part of their day checking it out, and if you enjoy it, even better. If you hate it, hey, I respect it. I'm not the best content creator either, but I try. Either way, guys, I think this is gonna be the end of the video right here. I just really like ice levels and shit. Sure, if you watch my channel, you know that about me. I don't know what it is about the snow and ice, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe when you get a chance. And like I always say, Wukong.